Alright, so this is going to be just a little introduction to a website called job-applications.com. It's a pretty standard employment website that talks about some of the hiring processes and employee experiences at some of the top retailers in our country. You can look at the front page. You can search for a company by their name, and they also have some of their top pages right here, right in the front: Walmart, Starbucks, Macy's, McDonald's, KFC. So this is going to be a really good website for anyone that's getting an introductory job or even a management position into one of these major retailers we have in this country. So to show you how it works, I'm just going to use Walmart as an example. You can click on Walmart and it will bring up their page and just talk about some of the facts about Walmart, how many states they might work in, what types of positions they have. You can see it says minimum age to work is 16 years old. Talks about their operation hours. You can scroll down and they have a couple videos for positions. They interview people that have worked there and talk about the hiring process and what it was like to work there. If you go all the way to the bottom, you can get some comments here that are left by former Walmart employees or even current Walmart employees. And these will be valuable because they'll tell you types of things that you can bring up in an interview. You're just interviewing for a first job or one of your first jobs, you can look at this and see that Crystal wrote that I loved my job and interacting with people and helping when they needed it. That can be a valuable thing. They ask you why you want to work at Walmart. You can say, I've read that a lot of the employees liked how they were able to interact with customers, work as a cashier, that there's opportunities for movement to different locations, so you could take the job with you if you had to move. And then even it'll go a little bit deeper even, and you can go to this middle section, and it'll talk about the types of positions they have, how much they pay: greeter, sales associate, cashier, stock associate, management. We'll just go to sales associate just for an example here, and it will run through an even deeper explanation of what this is. So if you had an actual interview for this type of position, you would want to really scout this website a couple times before you went in, so you can have an understanding of what you would be doing in the position and try to use that to your advantage during the interview. And you can watch these videos and they'll be very informative about what the hiring process is going to look like, how long it's going to take, what types of questions they might even ask you. They have transcripts down here. You need just to pull these things in and use them to your advantage if you have an interview with one of these companies. He says, what other advice would you give to job seekers looking to gain employment? And they're talking about this position. It says, my advice to someone would have to be make sure that when they read the duties or the requirements as an employee, to make sure they're able to perform them. Make sure they know how to do what is asked of them if they go in trying to get this job. So they're probably saying that you want to mention that you're observant, motivated, maybe that you can stand or walk around for long periods at a time. And so that's kind of an introduction to how you can use that in your own personal use. There's another really small application for this website. If you go back to the front page, they will have a section that's based on the type of work, the industry. So if you're interviewing for a retail position that may be related to something like Lowe's or Home Depot, but it's not a large name, you can always use Lowe's or Home Depot to just kind of backtrack a little bit and find out these types of questions. If you were getting a job at a hardware store and it wasn't a national chain, you could still look at this and say, what type of information can I take from this? What type of positions have they talked about? Cashier, sales associates, what types of things am I going to have to know? It'll offer real insight and give you some prep to your interview. So yeah, make sure you document this real well. If you're going to be getting a job at a national retailer, be sure to check out this website because it'll give you a lot of information.